Hello everyone, it's GameFruit Pulp and welcome back to the IniziCraft server YouTube channel. Today we have a couple of more bits of news to share with you. To start, there will be a large series of Halloween themed events starting on the 30th and running to the 31st of October. An exact event schedule will be released closer to the date of the events, but know that we have some rather interesting events planned. Jack-o'-lantern carving will be one of the unique events that we have planned for you guys. The reason we plan to pull out all the stops for these events is that right after the events, the server will be whitelisted for staff and testers only. We are doing this so that we can start the final testing process for the update, and we need to make sure that all the features which we've been working on work properly, and so the test servers the only really way to do this is run the test servers on the actual IniziCraft server. Some other things that are important to note for what this means for you guys as the players as we get closer to the update. Any items that you want transferred to the new world will need to be ready to go. This means that they will all need to be collected in one location, and we will not be we're not going to look all over the place for your items. They need to be in one specific location. The specifics on what items can and cannot be transferred will be posted on our forums if you need to reference it. And the new official forums, inside those forums there will be a thread called item transfer, and in that thread you can post the coords of your chest area. The other major thing, is that any builds you want transferred need to be ready to go. Keep in mind that we'll be removing all chests from your build, so make sure if you want an item, it is in your chest area and not hidden in the build. On the new forums, there'll be a thread called build transfer, similar to item transfer, same process. Prior to us whitelisting the server at the end of the Halloween event, you'll need to have the posted coords for each of the builds you want transferred, and you should post the coords for each build you want transferred, even if they're near each other. Just to try and make it clear which builds the coords correspond to, try and leave a description of the build so that we don't lose anything and we don't forget any of your builds behind. The reason we're doing all this is because we may or may not be able to have players access the old world once we update to the new server. It's very possible that the only people going to be able to access the old world once we update will be staff, and so because of that, we want to make sure we have all the building coords and item coords down before the update, just to be sure. Another important note is the vehicles from the vehicles plugin will not be functional in 1.13. The plugin is unfortunately inactive, and so we will not be able to update it because it hasn't been updated. So because of that, you have two options on how to proceed forward with your vehicles. The first is that you can remove the vehicles and keep them in your inventory and just throw them away, or the second is that you can leave them there and they'll just basically become statues when you move your build over to the new world. So if, say for example, you built a plane hangar and you have it full of these planes, you want to keep them, that's completely fine. You just won't be able to drive them anymore. They'll just be statues. Sometime before we reopen to the public in December, we may call upon the community to come and help us find bugs and test features. We'll be contacting the people individually if and when we need help with this process. And the last sort of thing we want to update you on is the map. We're still waiting for Epic World Generator to update, but we have begun the planning process of the new map. Our new map will include influences from Epic World Generator, but we'll also have various other custom maps built in from the community. So if you do have any maps that you think might be cool in the new map, in the new server map, you can send them to us. We're not going to promise that we're going to include them, but we'll have a look. And aside from that, we will release more information on the map or anything else as it becomes available. So that is all of the news that we have for you today. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below, send a message on Discord, or make a post on the new forums. My name is GameFruit Pulp. This has been an IniziCraft server update video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button and share the channel with some of the other players of the server. Thank you and have a great day.